Gonna eat real quick then, before anybody joins. Yummy. Alright, there we go. I can share it. Junior tier action. Oh. Good. Alright, so into turn 1, let's see who is on pole currently. WSR Cobb's on the medium compound tires for some reason. London Guaga is currently our pole man. Rodrigo Cunha, now it's J7 in first. Now Rodrigo's in first. London's lost out a bit in that section. Coming up, I think this is turn 4. Rodrigo sets the fastest first sector. Fight Me Now, bot is making his way up the field. J7 and London Guaga look to have invalidated. Yep, and London Guaga retires from the session. Rodrigo. Fight Me Now, bots had an issue too. So Rodrigo is putting in a really good lap here. He just doesn't need to invalidate here, and he'll be in a good position for the race for sure. Purple sector 2, as expected. He's been in the command pole position. My commentary is awful right now, but Rodrigo, he's currently on pole. Coming up to his last corner, I don't think Giaba's going to be able to get him unless Giaba has an absolutely excellent final corner. It's not going to happen. Rodrigo's going to be on pole for the Hungarian GP by a full second. That's pretty good. The J7 has been disqualified as expected. I'll tell you what, Rodrigo is in a very good position here. Thing is, he only has 8 points compared to J7's 18 and London's 25. We only have 11 drivers here today, unfortunately. I was hoping for more, but sometimes you're going to have a low turnout. That's just the way it is. Alright, hopefully the formation lap's on. Sometimes it isn't. But hopefully it is. I'm assuming J7 put it on. Alright, yep, there is a formation lap, so we'll get this ready for you guys. Tire choices, that's going to be important. Everybody from 5th on back is on the medium compound tire, so is Rodrigo really in that good of a position? Maybe not, actually, if you look at it. So top 4 on softs, 5th through 11th on mediums. It'd be nice if we had around 20 drivers here, but I don't know if some guys felt like they didn't want to show up today, so they were a bit irritated about some incidents in the last race. It's all okay though. But it'll be interesting to see what guys like J7 can do from the back of the grid. I mean, he's sort of in the middle of the grid, but he's sort of near the back. You get what I mean. London, our race winner from last week, who had excellent pace. Lang. He was pretty quick last week too. I believe he got a podium. Rodrigo, he was just a bit unlucky, and Yabu had a lot of incidents with Fudge last week. He'll be looking to not is crashing the right word? Not wrecking into another person as much as he did last week. That was certainly a mess. But we're coming up towards the final sector now. Hopefully we can get this race started pretty soon. As long as everybody doesn't fool around on the formation lap. I mean, some of those guys are really leaving massive gaps there, I'll tell you what. But anyways, we are about to start this race. Rodrigo's coming through the final corner now onto the front straightaway. Lang has gotten disqualified, so that means Fight Me Now Bot is going to be our last driver to make it to the line to start this race. So anyways, we get ready for the 5 red lights here. Everybody's on their grid positions. Alright. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. Did Gialbo get a good start? Doesn't look like it. It looks like we have Galaxy making up some ground back there. There's a Haas coming down the inside. I'm not sure who that is. I think it's Yogurt. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of glitchy stuff going on here. I don't know. Everybody's ghosting. I don't know who's in the lead. And the screen's already glitched, which makes it really difficult to follow. I think Yogurt, though, he's in 3rd? I think. But no, but Galaxy's in 3rd right now. Yogurt's trying to go around the outside. Then we got Fight Me Now Bot in 5th? I can't tell. There's a Alfa Romeo there, too, somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I think it's fixed. Oh, Galaxy's out! That's a safety car, I think. And the game doesn't want to show me because it's dog shit, but wow. Galaxy is out. He must have hit the curb, maybe battling Yogurt. Lost the rear, I'm not sure. Or he could have had contact under steering into a driver on the outside, I'm not sure. But it looks like it could rain here, too. I don't know what's going to happen. But that's the one thing that sucks when you have low driver turnout. You know, one driver's out and it feels like makes a big dent in the race. There's not as many people left. You know, every driver matters. Will anybody pit though? That's a question I could I don't know what I'm saying. Is anybody pitting? I'm surprised the soft runners Yogurt didn't pit. Or Giabu or Rodrigo, really. I guess you want to stretch these tires out a little bit, but you could have a bit of an advantage. Apparently it's lap 3, but it's lap 2. I don't know. The game is severely broken. Just put it that way. Alright, we got about a lap and a half to go before the race restarts. It's very boring when nobody pits under the safety car. You have nothing to talk about. Yeah. I guess we could go through the positions moved. No, that's not what I want. Positions moved. Fastest lap is currently to Rodrigo, obviously. Gap to leader. Tire stops. Position change. Fight Me Now Bots up 4 positions. Galaxy down 8 as he is retired. Jonas R. Cobb is down 2 positions. Lang up 2. And we got some other guys up 1 position. Oh, and Jonas and J7 have picked up penalties, it looks like. Telemetry right now. We don't want telemetry. Anything else I can look at? Just something to talk about? Not really. Oh! Somebody hit it. Oh. Man, all I'm going to say is in these first 2 races in this junior tier, there's been a lot of touching under the safety car. Oh, we got a comment. Who is that? Is that Galaxy? It's got to be Galaxy. Let's check. Huh? Oh, okay. Alright. Who the hell is the gnome farmer? I've never heard you in our seen you in our chat, but alright. Thanks for the advice though. It's a pain in the ass being on your own though. But anyways, so London Guaga, he's in 8th right now. He has 25 points. J7, he's in 6th, he has 18 points. Galaxy, he has 15, he's out. Lang in 9th has 12. Matthew Hero in 10th has 10 points. Rodrigo, who's in 1st right now, has 8 points. Gyabu has 4. I think that's it. Fred the Red didn't score any points last race. And then the rest of the drivers did not race last week, so I guess that's sort of a rundown. Constructors, I have no clue because J7 had posted for some reason. So I'll have to calculate that after this race. So I'd probably say the main championship battle this season will probably be London and J7. 07J. I know London was quicker last race on race pace, but that could have been due to it being sort of drizzly out there. The track was a bit slippery. I'm not sure though, we'll have to see. And it could also be due to tire temps and setup, like whoever was using a pad or a wheel. Because that makes a difference on Japan Short, since that was our first race. Tire temps are very important there. Rodrigo's not leaving much room to the safety car here. We'll have 32 laps remaining. Hopefully we could see 10 finishers in this race. But Rodrigo got a very good launch off the line. Gyabu was sort of sleeping there. Somebody hit the wall. Fight Me Now bot maybe? Fred the Red's getting by Fight Me Now bot. Down into turn 1. Alfa Romeo driver on the AlphaTauri driver. Fight Me Now bot. He's trying to make a move, the British driver. And then J7 further behind. Here comes Fight Me Now bot into turn 2. Trying to go around the outside. Fred's on the curb, and Fight Me Now bot gets the move. That's a pretty impressive move from him. J7, can he make a move going up towards turn 4? It's going to be very difficult. You don't want to have a repeat of the Galaxy Yogurt situation. J7 puts all wheels off the track. Is he going to be able to keep that move? It's controversial, but he does, at least for now. Further back, Lang and Matthew Hero, 4th and 5th in the championship, respectively. Pretty close to each other. I think we'll go further back up to Fred the Red, though. Keep in mind, 1st through 3rd are on the soft compound tires, 4th through 10th on the mediums. J7's gonna pick up a penalty pretty quickly here. He also has a 5-second time penalty already, so you want to minimize penalties. That's pretty important, especially if we have a late safety car. Fight Me Now bot is flying through the field right now, though. He already made that move on Fred earlier. Oh! Hits the wall. Did he pick up damage? I know J7 might have picked up damage. I'm not sure if he had contact with him. But here comes Fred the Red and J7 trying to get by Fight Me Now bot. J7's already completed the move. Fight Me Now bot is going to come back down the inside. No, he isn't. Fred the Red's going to try and go down the inside. Fight Me Now bot trying to hang in around the outside. He gets a tank slapper there. Oh, a little switch move. I don't know what to call that, but he makes the move going down the inside. That was a pretty nice move from Fight Me Now bot to get back up into 5th position, but he's lost a crucial position to J7 as J7's about to make a move on Yogurt. He'll be pitting in probably 3 or 4 laps. Those soft compound tires really fall away quickly here. Rodrigo's got a 2.8 second gap already. 5 seconds to J7 already. That's a big gap. Now he'll need that because his hards will be worn out by the end of this race compared to J7's hards, which will be probably 8 to 9 laps fresher. Fight Me Now bot's going to sneak around the outside though here. Can he make the move? Oh, nope. Oh, but Fred nearly hits some Fight Me Now bot. And J7's really got to just prioritize getting by Yogurt on the straight. Really making the move through this final corner, but he won't. Oh, yep, he does. He does, actually. And Fight Me Now Bot's going to be a bit careful here. Oh, there's contact. Surprised none of them spawned, but Fight Me Now Bot gets the move. London Guaga's looking for a way by Fred the Red. That's further up Yager, trying to sneak away down the inside into turn 1. London's trying to do the same. It looks like Fred's keeping the position on London for now, and then we got Ling and Matthew Hero behind. And J7's leading this train, but he's gotten by, and he's on the medium compound tires, but he has that 5-second time penalty. And Fight Me Now Bot has shown some pretty good race pace here. I didn't see him here last week at Japan Short. He's a new driver, but he's looking like he's pretty damn quick. And Yager is really struggling for pace. If I were him, I'd probably be pit here pretty soon. Nice aerial view here. I love this cam. London Guag is looking for a way by Fred the Red, the British driver. Oh, the Brazilian driver on the British driver. Fred the Red is on the grass. He is struggling for grip here on those medium compound tires. Here comes Lang, the American driver, down the inside. Lang makes the move on Fred the Red. Fred the Red's really struggling. He's got that pickup on his tires there, you can see. Starting to go away a little bit now. Fight Me Now Bot's going to have a healthy dose of DRS here. Onto the straight. We'll look at his telemetry. He has no ERS left though. And we got some guys pitting. Rodrigo's pitting and Yabu. I know those two were friends, so they probably coordinated their strategy before the race to each other. Yager Com's gotten passed by London Guaga though. And all that chaos. Lang's looking for a way by Yager too. Yager's going to have to pit at the end of this lap. He's only gotten sauce out there. Rodrigo and Yabu pit for mediums though. That's a quite interesting call. I think the one stop would be better, but we'll see what they can do. As Yager Com goes wide. Fred the Red's looking for a way by Matthew Hero too. This is some great racing here. Hope it can stay like this the rest of the race, but with the low driver count, it probably won't. But these guys are putting on a lot better show than they did in Japan Short, although Japan Short's a very difficult track to race on. Oh, Rodrigo's had an incident. Rodrigo's spot on that curb. I guarantee it. And that's the risk you put yourself in by doing that two-stop strategy. If you make one mistake, you sort of fucked. I guess that's the best way to put it really. But Yagercom's going to be coming in the pits at the end of the slot. There's no doubt in my mind. Oh, he's staying out. He's probably going to stretch it out to the hards then. And Fred the Red's really struggling to get by here. Matthew Hero, he's pretty close to these two as well. Fred the Red's going to make the move though down into turn 1 it looks like. Matthew Hero. Oh, Yager's going to do a little bit of a switchback Daniel Ricciardo style move. But nothing's going to come from that. As Matthew Hero, a bit cautious. That's what I noticed last week as well. Matthew Hero was a bit too cautious when trying to make a move on somebody. I'll tell you what, don't count out Rodrigo, even though he lost 5 or 6 seconds due to that mistake. He can still make the two-stop work. Oh! For the Red, he's lost it, but he doesn't hit the wall, luckily. But all that hard work has been undone. Matthew Hero still looking for a way by Yager. Put the gap to leader on real quick. As Matthew Hero makes the move. So Rodrigo's about 19 seconds behind J7. He needs to make up about 14 seconds then. Okay. Well, he sort of like screwed himself over because that only have to be about 9, and that's entirely possible. We know J7 has that penalty he needs to serve. So keep that in the back of your minds if you're watching right now. Fastest lap currently to Rodrigo, obviously. Rodrigo looks like he'll be getting by Yabu pretty soon. Yeah, he's flying. Penalties, 5 seconds for Jonas, 5 seconds for J7, 3 seconds for Yabu. We'll keep that gap to the leader on the screen here for now. Go aboard with our leader J707J. He's starting to make up some time. No, he's making time on Fight Me Now bot slightly. He's getting about 2/10 the past lap. Fight Me Now bot still could undercut him though, I'll tell you what. Those mediums can go to about lap 16, 17 though. Making them a pretty nice tire. We're looking at the gap with Rodrigo. If he can make up about a second a lap throughout like the stint, he has a chance of the win. He's about 13 seconds back from J7. Fight Me Now bot's got a penalty. Penalty's going to be the name of the game here, I'll tell you what, because technically Lennon would win the race right now. If, say, we had to cancel it like right now. That's the importance of not picking up penalties. I mean, because you can see that Lennon's been gaining some time in the past couple laps with this telemetry on the screen. Yogurt and Fred the Red. Fred the Red is coming back to Yogurt now. Yogurt's got a pit here. I don't know why he's staying out for so long. This sauce got to be like scorched. Yep, Rodriguez gained a second on that lap. Yab was gaining time too. Pretty soon Rodrigo will be caught up to these guys. Fred cannot get by Yogurt. And I'll tell you what, this is why I like the one-shot quality design we did, one-shot quality idea we did for this year. It's created a lot of action in these opening laps. Imagine if you had a full grid. And you know, considering like all the fast guys invalidated on their laps except for Rodrigo, it creates a really interesting dynamic for the race. That could be a safety car there. Could be a safety car. Won't be though. Apparently, Fight Me Now bot's out. What I was saying was, this one-shot quality creates an interesting dynamic. I think that's a safety car. It took a while. Why did the safety car come out when everybody was passed? Oh, but J7's missed the pit lane. Huh. Anybody gonna pit? Yogurt's pitting. Aha! No wonder Yogurt stayed up, but it really won't help him to the track position. And he speeds in. How can you speed into the pit lane? Like, I don't know. But can you imagine if there was a full grid with how many guys were at the back of the field? It'd be great. That's why we need more drivers. I don't know why people aren't showing up. Especially with my excellent commentary. Which I'm doing by myself. It's quite difficult, actually. I'm not sure if this is a VSC or not. The game doesn't tell me. But it was a VSC. Okay. Well, that's disappointing that Fight Me Now bot's out of this race. Oh, Gab has gotten passed by Rodrigo there. He looks like he had a bit of an incident there. 10 drivers left in this race. And wouldn't it be great to have 18? You know, just double this number, it'd be great. Cause like, it can be exciting, man, but it just gets so boring so quickly. Like, imagine real F1 with 12 drivers. It just wouldn't feel right. Oh, there's been an incident somewhere. Oh, London Guaga's had an incident. London Guaga is spun. That's huge for his race. He's lost it the same way Rodrigo did. Pretty sure. That's really cost him some time to J7. Fight Me Now bot was really the only guy competing with J7 on lap time though. I think London was too on some laps. But 12 seconds is way too much to make up now. Alright, Rodrigo's not making up time on J7 anymore. Piece of penalty there for good measure. We got 22 laps left in this race. Oh, Matthew here on London Guaga. I'm sorry I missed that. I should probably put back on interval. Yeah, there we go. London Guaga nearly got passed by Matthew here. We're struggling a little bit now. I wonder if he I wonder if he has wing damage. You know, I mean, he's lost time to wing, surprisingly. Whew. Matthew Hero's lost the GRS. Come on, Rodrigo, make this race interesting. I think he can. But will he? He's not gaining enough time to J7 anymore, though. The tires are sort of even out by now, it seems. Oh, never mind. I didn't see. Man, I'm out of it. Yogurt's retired though. On track. Interesting. He just decided he had enough. Rodrigo got by Fred the Red though. I don't know what's going on with this pit. Fred the Red puts on the hards. He'll be taking those to the end. Some of the other guys should be pitting pretty soon. Lang is 13 seconds behind J7. London Guag is a further 14 seconds back from J7. It's J7 pitting. Staying out. He's got this race under control though. For sure. London Guaga though, he's closing up. Can he make her move this lap? Well, it's possible. Coming down into turn 1. I think he'll be too far back this time. Lang's got a bit more ERS to play with as well. Ooh, Rodrigo, he's getting close to Matthew Hero. Matthew could be in a chance of the podium here if he keeps this up, this pace up. He's been doing pretty good. Seems a bit quicker than he was last week, that's for sure. We're around halfway through this race now, though. J7 still isn't pit. I wonder if he's gonna go, like, stretch it out to the sauce or something like that. Be quite interesting if he did. I think he should do a two-stop, to be honest. No, Rodrigo's looking for a move here. Matthew is so much more ERS though, but we know Matthew's a very passive driver. And can Rodrigo use that to his advantage? I don't think he can. Yeah, Matthew's just too far ahead. Same with London and Lang. London can't get close enough yet. Although he has slightly more ERS. And Rodrigo, he's really pushing that car to the limit, trying to get by. What's the gap to the leader? He's gained some time on him. J7. Oh, here comes Rodrigo. London Guaga's pit. Rodrigo coming down into turn 1 to make a move on Matthew Hero. Here he goes. And he makes the move. Oh, and Gyaba's about to get by here too. Gyaba's came out of nowhere. And they're going to both make the move on Matthew. He could have defended. He has 80% of ERS. I don't know why he didn't. J7 is really in control of this race though, that's for sure. Well, Lang is pitting. J7 still hasn't pit though. I wonder how long he's going to stay out for. It's really interesting to me why he hasn't pit yet. Unless if he's trying to go to the softs, I don't know. He could probably do medium soft and win this thing, to be honest. He's got the gap to Rodrigo. Yeah, but that spin really cost Rodrigo in the long run, didn't it? He lost a lot of track position to guys. With that spin, it's really cost him. I think he could be within 10 seconds to J7 at this point, if it weren't for that spin. I still don't understand why he didn't just go to hards. Whoa, Lang and London are really close. I just noticed that now. They are really, really close. Oh, down the inside, Gyabu on Rodrigo. Rodrigo's got better grip on the outside. Gyabu really launched it there. For the back to Lang, he's so close to London. London's going really defensive, surprisingly. I think J7's going to two-stop this. He's going to go medium soft. I'm not sure of it, to be honest. He probably could do it now. 7 laps on each? Definitely realistic. Giaba's starting to struggle, but they're both pitting this lap though. They're pitting before J7. Oh my gosh. Alright. Man, they're not too far behind Lang in London. Sorry to move it out of this commentary. It's just difficult to be by yourself, to be honest. Takes a lot out of you, too. Try and stay focused. But Lang, I mean, he's gonna have his hands full here with Rodrigo and Giabu. No wonder Rodrigo and Giabu pit. It's because those two got ahead. That does make sense. When is J7 gonna pit though? He'll never pit. That's the answer. Oh, Rodrigo's getting pretty close here. Thing is, will Rodrigo and Giabu pit too early here? Because the mediums might not make it to the end really. They're gonna be pretty worn out by the end. Is somebody really still watching? Man, makes my day. I hate when I check to see who's watching and there's nobody watching. You know? But Rodrigo, I mean, he's getting really close here. Injecting some life into this race. And he needs to get by here. I think he will, coming up towards turn 4. And he's going to back out of it for now. He's still looking for it though. Oh, trying to sneak there. And he won't yet. Matthew here could be in good position at some point too. I wonder what tire he's gonna put on. It's gotta be softs. But maybe, I don't know. Oh my gosh, Lang went really defensive there, and Rodrigo's got a nice cutback here. In a weird place on the track. Giaba's looking for a way by two. We got two Brazilians attacking an American driver in Lang. And Lang's lost the DRS to London. That's crucial for this lap. And Lang is going to get past here easily, I think. Here comes Rodrigo. About to make the move. We'll go on board with Giabu. As Rodrigo makes the move. Giabu, will he make the move this lap? Too far back. For now. And Rodrigo's going to get after London now, too. Rodrigo's got to get by London pretty quickly, though. I think London might close on him in the last couple laps here. I think the hards will be a bit quicker at the end of the race. But maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know. Giaba's really close to Lang though. Lang is struggling a bit. Fred the Red's not lost too much time with these guys either. Man, Rodrigo's really close to London. He's really putting the pressure on. That Red Bull was really nice looking in this game too. It's just the chassis just looks so nice. But here comes Rodrigo, easy move for him. No, London's not even defending. Giabu, is he gonna make a nice lunge here in the turn 1? He's gonna make a lunge. Yep, I told you. Oh, he's on the curb. Oh, there's contact. Don't want to spin like Vettel. And he doesn't. He almost spun like Vettel did with the front axle. Hitting the side pod of the other driver. I think that's how Vettel kept spinning in 2018. I'm not sure. What am I even saying? Giabu
I knew he was gonna send it there, but maybe it would have been better advised to wait for the next straight. Try and get a good exit on Lang. Oh, Fred the Red's out. Wow, are we gonna get 5 finishers in this race? I think that's a safety car though. That changes everything. Well, Matthew here is gonna pit surely. I wonder if this is a safety car. Is it? Ah, the safety car is coming out. It is a safety car for Fred the Red. What is he doing? He has his pit assist on. Like, he has the pit limiter on. Very early. If I'm Lang, I'm pitting here. Why don't you pit? Pit for mediums. He'd have a real chance at the win if he did. Oh, this has put J7 in an awful position, man. 10 laps on softs. It's gonna be hell. Hell. Oh, J7 is pitting. What tire is he putting on? Softs. Yeah, that's expected. Is he going to put on hards? Although that might be a better tire to put on. To be fair, Matthew Hero's lost out a bit here. He's on softs and he's at the back of the train. But we'll see what he can do from that position. He still has a chance at a decent result. Alright, I'll check the comments real quick. Oh, we got 3 people watching. Let's go. GG, fuck up from Yogurt.com. Love me some WinCam, to be honest. I like AlphaTauri cars. They look pretty. Let's go Alpha. Now I can't see the race. Well, you can see the race now. Alright. This should be interesting. Oh, Lang did pit for sauce. Why don't you pit for mediums? If you had the chance to. You know? I don't get it. It's a bit of a not decision in my opinion. But Lang, he'll be at the back of this train. Lennon Waga's a sitting duck. This really helps out Rodrigo and Giabu too. I don't know, anybody could win this race really. I think J7's tires are gonna fall off like a rock though. And he'll be under pressure from Rodrigo. Although it's not like the beginning of the race where they're on equal like tires in terms of like laps used. Rodrigo has 4 more laps used on his tires. Or it might be like 4, I think it's 4.
Alright. Should be back to green flag racing this lap. So we'll go through the grid again. J7 on the softs in first. Rodrigo in second on the mediums. London Guaga in third on the hards. Giabu in fourth on the mediums. Matthew Hero in fifth on the softs. Lang in sixth on the softs. And Jonas in seventh on the hards. And J7 is backing up the pack here, giving him some space between himself and the safety car. Gonna be getting back to green flag action pretty soon. Will he hold the field to the start finish line? I think he's gonna bolt before then. Maybe he won't. Oh, he's gonna. Is he going? He didn't get a great run there. And Rodrigo's got a run here. If he has lower wings, he might be able to make a move. He's really weaving, J7 is. Down into turn one. Will Rodrigo be able to make a move? Doesn't look like it, as J7 has much fresher tires. For now, at least. Further back, we're going more to the Lang. He's looking for a way by Matthew Hero. Matthew Hero. He's got to be aggressive on the soft compound tires. We know he can be very passive, but he's got to make the move when the opportunity presents itself. And we know Lang will go for a move. Ooh, as Giab is looking for a way by London. London's going to be passed by all three of these guys, I think, within 2 or 3 laps. As Rodrigo gets a nice tank slapper through that chicane. What an epic camera view. That looked really nice. Giab is struggling, though, so maybe he'll be the first one to be passed. Matthew Hero's got to be aggressive here. As here comes Matthew Hero down the inside on Giabu. Oh! What happened? Looks like Lang's gotten by Matthew Hero. Matthew Hero, I thought he was making a move. Maybe he was backing out of it and he got caught off guard. I don't know. Giabu, he's maintained that fourth position for now. Rodrigo is not losing too much time to J7. J7, he's going to really struggle at the end of this race, although he does not have a penalty yet. Lang, though, he is a man on a mission. We're about to have 6 laps remaining in this race. Giabu has so many penalties. He's really screwed himself over. We'll check the penalties real quick. What are the penalties? Pens. 6 seconds! Oh, man. I should have checked that. Now we sort of know what's going to happen. I think Rodrigo's a bit screwed here. No matter what happens. And London's just got to keep within 6 seconds. Lang won't be able to get by Giab with this lap, I don't think. Be a difficult move for him. 6 laps left. J7 says the fastest lap. Alright, Giabu. Let's see him make a move here on London. Brazilian on Brazilian action. It's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen yet. But Lang is getting pretty close here too. The sauce are really gonna die out pretty soon. You gotta make the move here now, Lang. To be fair, the sauce really haven't presented much of an advantage for these two. Less than you'd think. London goes defensive on the straightaway. Is there DRS activated this lap? Yes there is.
There is DRS, but Giabu's too far back. And will Rodrigo be able to start making up some time on J7? Maybe we'll have it on track battle first, although it might not result in a win for Rodrigo. It'd be nice to see something happen. I think Rodrigo can get 6 seconds ahead of London, especially if Giabu starts battling with them. So 3.5 now. I'd say definitely will be at 6 by the end of this race. Alright, Giabu, he's close this lap. I'll tell you what, 3 tenths back. Is he going to make the move? He's got to send it here. You got to make the move happen, Giabu. And he goes down the inside. London's going to do a cutback, but he won't have the DRS, remember? Yep, and London's been passed. And sometimes when you're the leading car of a train and you get passed, you get into that dirty air and you start to struggle, and then you get passed by the rest of the cars. Will it happen with London here? The Lang is very close. He could make a move here up into turn 4, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen yet. 3.5 laps left in this race. Lang is not going to make a move here on London, I don't think. Matthew here picks up the penalty. Next week we'll be heading to... Let me check the track real quick. Next week is Mexico. But here comes Lang down into turn 1. Will he send it? Oh, Matthew Hero sends it actually. Down the inside, but he gets squeezed a bit. Oh, Lang's going to be close here. I tell you what, London's got to go defensive. Lang's going to send it. London walks up. There's a bit of touching. London's going to hang it around the outside though. And he's cut the position for now. Lang is going to have to wait for another lap. Rodrigo's starting to even out the time difference compared to J7, but I think it's a bit too late. Maybe if you had 40 laps in this race, you could make something of it. You know, what's happening to Lang right now really makes me question why didn't he put on the medium tires? You know, when he had the chance to. I think that would have helped him a lot, especially in the later phases of this race. Compared to London, I think he would have been able to make a move, but he's struggling now on these softs. Slightly. He's pretty far back. He needs a lot of time on the straights though, and he's making up a lot of time this lap, but I think he's just too far back. And really, the second straight, it's kind of difficult to pass there or gain much time because it's really short. It's a lot shorter than you'd think it would be. Alright, Lang's starting to fall back. Matthew here, though, he could make a move. We're about to start the final lap of this race. It's flowing by. That's for sure. Mexico will be a similar story. It's a pretty long distance, though. Apparently, there's 0 people watching. We have 6 comments. And somebody just commented. But here comes Matthew here, making a move on Lang. I'm about to fall asleep, man. Yeah, but this would have been a nice race if we had like a few more drivers, even. Hopefully, we'll have around 15 next week for y'all. Rodriguez finally started to make up time on J7, like I said. This lap, if this race was 40 laps, he could win it, potentially. I mean, he could make up at least a second a lap. Oh, Lang and Matthew here, though, they're still fighting. I thought Matthew here made the move for good, but Lang looks like he's made it back somewhere. Not sure where, though. But eventually we're going to have to go back to J7. I think we'll do that now. J7, he has been dominant today. And he'll probably take the championship lead here, I think. It's going to be close. I think he will, by around 3 points. J7 coming on the final corner is going to win round 2 of the season as he spins and slams the wall. Rodrigo will take second. Giabu provisionally will be third. But I think he's going to lose that to London. Alright, yeah, he does lose it to London, and then Lang goes ahead of Giabu too. So London's around 3 points back in the championship with 7 rounds remaining. At least for now, I believe. There's J7 with the trophy. What the hell am I saying? Hold up, we'll check the comments. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We have 3 people watching apparently. It said 0. Final lap, yes. Who are you, Oscar? Are you yogurt or yogurt or however you pronounce it? I'm guessing you are. But we'll go through a final rundown. The North Korean driver J707 he took the fastest lap too, so that means he's 4 points out of London. Anyways, Rodrigo does take the second. London the third, Lang in fourth, fifth Giabu, sixth Matthew Hero. That's the last points paying score. Jonas in seventh, Fred the Red in eighth, ninth is Yarga, 10th Fight Me Now Bot, and 11th is J707 no, Galaxy. What am I saying? Yes, okay. Yeah, you did pretty good today. I mean, you just run a bad strategy with the softs, I think, at the beginning of the race. Hopefully you do better next week in Mexico. But that is all for me, Flip Fish here. I guess, yeah. I'll see you guys next week at Mexico. Maybe we'll do a race. I might do race highlights for this race. I think I will, if I have time. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.